back. We're back.
That's right.
And, yeah. Yes, we are. How, Rich, I've been out of town. Steve, it's so good to see the both of you. I missed you guys.
Great to be back on the air here.
Yeah. How'd it go while I was gone? I called in and we got interrupted or separated. I had like a whole nother spiel I was going to do, and I got cut off by that host.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it was pretty solid.
He was nice to you?
Yeah, he's a cool cat. You know,
Cool.
You can't beat those Minnesota gentlemen.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, they put something weird in the milk out there in the Midwest.
Well, you guys told me ahead of the show that he was a sound guy.
Yes.
And I have to concede that was my experience the entire time. He was a sound guy.
And sound, pragmatic, yes.
Absolutely. Reliable, ethical.
Yep. And, boy, I'm very... In fact, I don't know if you've noticed, but Trench Digger's doing some major retooling. I guess the adpocalypse that they're talking about on YouTube is affecting our program, too. David is... I think maybe next episode he might have more info. We might be getting a Patreon together, but we're having a really hard time keeping our sponsorship, and we want to point out the good sponsors that we've had over the couple years here have been great. And if you're interested in sponsoring the show, visit trenchdigging@gmail.com and we can hook you up, man. Like all sorts of things. We advertise anything because it's adpocalypse. Anyway, on that note, we're also, I had some memos I was given. There's, on this whole YouTube thing that we do here, there's a delay, but yeah, see this thing? It's called chat. You guys heard of that?
Yeah.
It's like you can. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I'm gonna make a little emoji, maybe.
Okay.
I think that's how it works. Did I do it? Oh yeah,
Whoa.
Look at that. I can do all that, and boom, yes. I've just officially chatted on our YouTube. So I guess this is something Trench Digger wants us to submit questions every now and then to get viewership. And they had a list of questions for me that I'm supposed to do this with.
Well, I got a question for Trench Digger myself.
Yes, I do. I have a lot. What is it?
Well, I heard they cut covering the cost of birth control for all the female employees. Is that true?
It's actually, it's not true. The birth control is still available. It's just that both our male and female employees have kind of aged out of the birth control process.
Oh. Is that what's going on? I thought they were taking advantage of that.
It's real weird. The men, too. I feel like there might be something in the pipes, but everyone, no kids. It's a no-child philosophy at Trench Digger.
Well, I've seen children raised by people in the media, and you wouldn't like how they turn out.
I have no idea what that would be. I do have these questions. The first question they had that we are supposed to get feedback on, question number 1.
Certainly.
We love watching your program, especially the guest host. Who are your favorite hosts? That doesn't seem like an appropriate question to comment on.
Hosts? Our favorite hosts?
Oh, but best of all, we have the dear souls are here. They're thrashing the green room right now as I speak. It's going to be very exciting, so we should probably move along to that. But I did want to get your impression on the political situation, Rich.
My impression?
What the heck is going on?
I don't know. I mean, they're probably going to get a couple of guys in trouble, but the overall power structure will remain intact. That's my best guess.
It seems familiar. There's all these, there's just so much news, it's really hard to cover. Oh, what's that? Oh, we got a phone call. Yep. Hello? Oh, Julian Assange. It's our buddy Julian Assange is back, and he has...
Who's buddy?
He has a direct link with, I guess, this guy Paul Manafort is in the news.
Well,
Paul Manafort. We're going to get a live link of Paul Manafort. Thank you, Julian. Hang on a second.
Just as long as Julian knows that suddenly sexual assault and harassment is no longer cool in our society. Is Julian clear on that? Like, it's not just a problem in Sweden, it's a problem over here now, too.
I-
For like 3 weeks.
I thought that was a hurricane of stuff going on. Was that according
No,
to
it's just
Rico?
suddenly not cool. Like, it was cool for like 241 years, but now...
It was really cool in the 80s, it seemed like. The 80s and
Yeah.
90s. Like,
But just so Julian knows, like, he's got to
Yeah.
behave himself if he's coming back
well,
over
I'll see
here.
if I can... he's gone. It's so hard, you know, and you can't, like,
Yeah.
star 69 him because they got all their
He
different...
loves Star 60. He always found that hilarious.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it's a cool number. But yeah, so Paul Manafort is here with a special download link. We're going to take a look. And Paul, can you talk to us for a minute?
I've been advised not to talk about Trump's golf game.
Oh, well, okay. I guess we kind of pulled a funny on you. We don't have Paul Manafort. We have Steve here, who is doing the voice of Paul Manafort. But it's true, you did talk to Paul, and he had nothing to say about what's going on other than don't talk about the golf game.
Yeah, don't talk about the golf.
No, I heard the president's good at golf. At least as good and fast and able as Taft was. Taft was a heck of a golfer too, you know.
Isn't he's the one that got stuck in the bathtub, isn't he?
The current or the
No,
okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
where I know he had a special bathtub made of gold. Was that the gold throne? You know what? We speaking of adpocalypse, we've got some bills to pay. We're gonna take a break, but when we come right back, we're gonna bring in the Deer Souls. I'm so excited. They are here for the rest of the hour, and we're gonna have some fun. They're gonna play live in the studio. When we come back, Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. Thanks for watching.
After 47 years, it's time to close Dot's Decorative Squash Store. We suffered through a disastrous squash crop this year, which made us realize it was time to hang it up. The good news is everything will be on sale.
75% off.
We have very little decorative squash for sure, but we still have books, gardening supplies, and more, all for sale. We're sad to be closing our doors, but as they say in the decorative squash business, all good things must come to an end. Hello, Dot's Decorative Squash. Dottie speaking.
You've all heard me talk about crunchy Raisin Bran cereal and how much I love it and how, you know, I tend to just eat bowl after bowl after bowl, which eventually becomes a box, which eventually becomes some more bowls out of another box. And pretty soon, you know, I'm going back to the store to get more crunchy Raisin Bran because I just can't stop eating it. It's incredible. And you know, I think the secret is it's better with each bite. And I tell you what, I think that's got to be the new slogan. I'm hoping somebody who's listening to this right now is writing it down, and that's the new slogan for Crunchy Raisin Bran, because it is better with each bite. And I'm not saying each bowl or each box. I'm saying each bite is better than the other.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got us some Deer Souls, yeah! Yeah! All right. Please, have a seat, you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Wow.
That's the mic in your back.
Yeah, oh gosh,
yes.
we can do something with
Yeah, put it in my
with that.
bag. Give it to you.
Yeah, man. How was your trip over here?
Well, we got lost.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alberta can
On the
be
wrong
that
street.
way.
On straight,
Which street did you take?
32nd.
32nd. See, that is. I wish there were more people like you, because everyone takes the other one. This is the busiest street ever.
Yeah, there's lots of parking. A block over.
Exactly.
Nothing here.
It's so obvious. I know, but everyone's, oh, I missed it. I missed it. So they never go left. But Kevin and David, is that what I've got, or David and Kevin, or
Carl.
Carl? God, I lost it already. Carl, I'm Jeff. It's nice to meet you. And David, I feel like we've maybe worked before together. Maybe. Do you play around town or?
A little bit.
Okay. I do sound with. I see you guys both are familiar with our host from last month, Scott.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you all know each other?
John Henry's.
Yeah, John Henry's.
Henry's.
Back in Eugene, Oregon.
Wow. So that goes way back. So did you two do John Henry's together way back? Or?
Yeah.
We were all there.
Okay. Well, let's get into it. How did you two meet? What is the Carl David
Us two?
story? Yes.
What was that?
Oh my God.
New Year's Eve?
No. What?
When I was wasted and fell on top of that girl.
No, that was at a Whiskey Town show.
Whiskey
Town.
Town.
Ryan Adams band.
Yeah.
At Good Times.
Had good times.
I remember Good Times. Yeah.
And we didn't get off on the best foot. I fell on top of one of his girlfriends.
Uh-huh.
And then at the end of the night, everyone cleared out, and I was all of a sudden alone.
Yes.
So I went in the parking lot. I wanted to go to the party, and I saw a little truck. I was like, "Hey, man, where's the party?" And Dave's all, "Fuck you," and drives away. That was my first impression.
Wow. That's such a classic musical story.
It gets
really.
better.
Okay.
Then I'm asked to play guitar in this band that's going to tour, and they lose their guitar player last minute.
Mhm.
And Bruce said, "Can you play? We're going on tour. The tour's booked." And I was like, "No problem." And I show up. He's the bass player, but he
Okay.
doesn't recognize me.
Okay.
So I'm like, "Oh, it's that one guy." And we went on tour.
And this is all in
Immediately.
Eugene at that point?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We go on tour, and he still doesn't recognize me. So we're partying together. I'm like, "You don't remember me, do you?" I'm like, "I'm that guy from Good Times."
They were like instant best friends on tour.
How long had it been since the Good Times incident in the tour?
Not long.
Okay.
6
I
months.
just have poor memories.
And what was the tour? Where was that to?
The
Southwest with
Okay.
Mex Pistols.
Okay. Next Pistols. I know Scott has a relationship with Bruce, I believe, too.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all old John Henry stuff, right?
Yep.
Well, so how many years did you play in Eugene then? Or did you play together at that point, or was that the
Yeah.
beginning
Yeah.
of first playing together? That tour was.
That's yeah.
And ever since, you've had a thing going.
We played in
Pretty
numerous,
much. Yeah, a
numerous
bunch of different bands.
Yeah.
And we just got rid of the bands, and it's us.
Okay. And so when did Dear Soul's origin hop in then?
We got that together for a friend's wedding. We just put a couple songs together and debuted it. Jeff Unger,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that
Well,
was.
Eugene connection as well.
Was that up here in Portland at that point? Or so Dear Souls is a Portland band.
Oh yeah.
Essentially.
Definitely.
Were there any less pleasant experiences in Eugene, or the bands that didn't work out? Those are always fun.
Yeah.
Was it
All of them.
You guys worked, no one else would. Is that, or was there some good? Was there a good run with one of them somewhere in there? A little 3-week run that was like,
It's good
yeah,
enough.
I think this might happen.
Those tours were pretty fun.
Yeah, those
The
are
tours
great.
were good.
Yeah.
Completely funded, per diems.
Yeah. Ooh.
They paid our rent when we were gone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
A rent which was like $100 at the time.
Oh man, I remember those days. Yeah. Was that a record label then at that point, or?
There was one out of San Francisco, I think.
Is any of your past works available online, or
Sure.
in those? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, should I throw some band names out there if anyone wants to look? Former Dear Souls work, the early years.
Mex Pistols,
Next Pistols,
Cocaine Unicorn.
Cocaine
Best
Unicorn.
name ever.
That is. What happened to Cocaine Unicorn?
Yeah, drugs.
Okay.
Actually, we'll be singing a song about that tonight.
Yeah, I should have known. I should have known. It was right there. Okay, good. And then it evolved into a work that you have tonight. That's great. Let's see. Well, did you go to school in Eugene? Were the two of you down there at the U of O, or were you just hanging
He
out?
got his GED there.
Okay, sure.
I grew up there.
Okay, right. South Eugene High or
I went to North Eugene and Sheldon.
North and Sheldon?
I would have
Okay.
gone to Sheldon.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
And then you moved to Salem.
Moved to Salem.
But you started there in Eugene.
Oh,
So,
sure.
What year was it?
86. My sister was class of 86 at
Okay.
Sheldon.
Oh.
She actually took acid for the first time on the school bus. It was like that kind of 80s.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting because our old friend Dan had a roommate that used to sell acid, and he was down there at South. I don't know if he was. I think it was at South Eugene High.
Gino
He got
wanted to go
thrown
to
out.
South Eugene. That's where all the cool kids were.
He was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
totally.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Wait, now was it the river that separated the cool kids from the bad kids, or is it more like an east-west thing?
Well,
Was the South,
South-north.
and everyone else.
it was
Okay.
a social
South.
capital thing.
Well, the
Yeah.
South has the hills, doesn't
All of
it?
the, like-
Skinner's Butte and stuff.
All the like country fair royalty, all those kids, they went
Oh.
to South, and all the professors' kids went
Right.
Yeah.
3 degrees of separation from Ken Kesey family and stuff.
there. Right? All
Yeah,
those kids all went to
absolutely.
Pleasant Hill. They were all
Pleasant
Pleasant Hill
Hill.
hillbillies. Anyway, back to these guys. Sorry to interrupt with some
You know.
Emerald Empire trivia there.
Well, and then so you grew up in not Eugene then?
In Moscow, Idaho.
Oh, okay. So in Idahoan.
Idahoan?
That's the Built to Spill kids are from there, aren't they?
Southern Idaho.
Okay. What was life like in Moscow?
College town, 16,000 people.
Uh,
Beer and trucks.
My wife Jamila grew up in Pullman or went to
Oh,
high
yeah,
school
that's
there.
8
Yeah,
miles
that's
away.
similar cultures, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Did overlap? Was there a rivalry even between Moscow and Pullman? Or?
It's football.
It's Moscow, not Moscow.
It's Moscow. Good one.
Moscow.
Yeah.
I caught myself. It's because all the Russian stuff's got stuck in Moscow, and always worried about the little red hiding under my bed. So what got you from Idaho to Oregon then?
A friend died, and at the funeral, friends who had moved to Eugene said you should move.
Yeah.
It's too small of a town.
And they were going to school there, or
They were in Eugene,
Yeah.
and they said they had a room that I could move into immediately.
Yeah.
So a month later, I
You were
moved
there, and
Yeah.
that was it. Never turned back. You've been in Oregon ever since, or?
Texas.
Oh, Texas. What was the Texas spell like? How long were you there for? Hot?
About a year.
Okay. And what part?
Austin.
Austin. I so always wanted to go to Austin.
Oh, it's cool. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of people from Texas there.
That's okay. I've heard it's a little oasis.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Um,
Great scene.
What'd you do in Austin? Just music or just
Didn't
hung
work
out?
a day. I
Wow.
had unemployment from Oregon while I lived in Austin the whole
Oh.
time.
Oh, that's a
It
good
was
deal.
lovely.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, too hot.
I've heard about if you can get it just right, get the food stamps, the unemployment,
Yeah, got
coming
it.
from 2 different states. I guess the baby boomers invented that in the 60s. Did you know that, Rich? I heard that.
I've got an Obama phone right here.
An Obama phone?
Yeah.
Is that like replacing the Google phone, or?
That's just what like all the right wingers got really upset about.
Obama
Get
phone.
those Obama phones.
Obama phones. I know they were trying the healthcare thing, but I didn't know he moved into phones.
Yeah.
Obama phone. I might, can you at
Smart
least
man.
get the app? Test it out. Well, I'm, gosh, look at that. The time is flying. Why don't we get some music out of you guys?
Yeah.
We're going to take a little break here. This is a special short film that was, I don't know if I'll have time for all of it. We're going to get set up. But this is Jamila and I went to Knott's Berry Farm with our friend Dan.
They don't advertise for killers like they used to on Craigslist anymore. That's my profession. My name is Big Dickard. I'm a replicant runner. Halloween time in Los Angeles, also known as the Day of the Dead. Protesters, rallies, hippies. Life hasn't really changed much since 1982. I just renewed my prescription of Vicodin after enduring a morning of dental torture. I feel like I'm on drugs. As the Novocaine began to wear off, my partner Dan and I decided we'd play hooky from work and visit a renowned replicant park in Buena Vista.
A new life awaits you in sunny San Diego. A new life awaits you in sunny San Diego.
Welcome to Westworld.
Westworld, huh? It's supposed to be like animatronic humans or something?
Right.
In history books, Dan's the type of cop who used to call honkies hot turkeys. At Knott's Replicant Park, they had more of a Western theme going. Replicants of all types. Short, fat, skinny. Hired to do your bidding.
Go ahead of me.
I suppose in a different time they might have referred to these as brothels or pimp motels. Not that any of that was my problem, ever since Jemmy left me 3 years ago. She took everything. The kids, the microwave, the hovercraft. It hasn't really been the same ever since. I guess I thought maybe hooking up with some bimbo replicant was just what this toothache required.
Oh, I could do this all day. It's like White River Rafting. Yeah! I'll tell you, Nad, these replicants are great. This is a new girl I met named Dolores. Hey, Dolores.
Hi.
I was picking up a can that she dropped.
This newer model was very lifelike.
I'm with my replicant Dolores. We have taken her from Westworld and are now in Bigfoot country.
Oh, what a... Whoa, what he talking about?
Anyway, she was very lifelike.
What a beautiful day. I love to see the beauty in the world.
Still, my heart yearned for the affections of the park's older models, too.
I mean, relationships are difficult, you know? It's not easy. It's tough. Replicants are just not giving me what I need. So, I know you don't look like much. Dolores, oh my God!
It was a difficult choice to make. Dolores, or Rachel, she reminded me of Jemmy before things went to hell.
My name was Dolores. I loved her.
Replicants weren't supposed to have feelings. Then suddenly, I noticed something. Wait a minute, this log flume. I've been here before. I've been on this ride. That old prospector. Why does he look so familiar to me? That old prospector. He used to teach me when I was young. So did that guy. Why, I used to run round here as a child. Just who the hell are Dan? And Dolores, or Rachel, or Susan? Wait a minute. How long have I been coming to this park? It's like some kind of tape loop we're on. This loop must end. Dan is the source of it. We're gonna need to finish this like men.
Well, if it isn't Sarsaparilla Dam. I told you I don't like you coming to these parks no more.
No, you can't have it. I know where the bushels of...
Get a sarsaparilla out of your teeth, varmint. I never thought it'd come down to this, partner.
Well, I gotta tell you something.
Where am I coming from? Why do I come? I don't know why he saved my life. Not told me Rachel Susan, Dolores, whatever her name, was special. No expiration date. I guess in some ways, we're all special. Who knows how long any of us have all got. But we got more time than that guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dear souls.
3, 4.
One by one, the ants go by, and I leave them alone. Seems that they have work to do, and I should be headed home. I cut across the grassy field and race the setting sun. Then up the stairs and through the door I run. My mother's making apple pie. I ask her for a piece. She pours a glass of ice cold milk for me. I drink the milk and eat the pie and wipe my mouth with my sleeve. I see an ant there on the floor and crush it with my feet. I ask to go up to my room, and for some reason why I can fully comprehend, I cry.
Fabulous. Wow. Thank you. So, can we get one more? You got one more?
Sure.
All right. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Dear souls.
We got on our bikes and raced downhill. We met with our friends, Javed and Phil. I remember Christmas lights floating in air. I remember asking for a light that night. I went back inside to grab a spear. She ghosted the fence and disappeared. I looked for her, but she was out of sight. That night.
Holy cow! Wow, that was great. Wonderful. Oh man. Are you guys got any shows coming up that we should know about?
Nope.
All right. Just
Sold out Crystal Ballroom.
okay. It's a sold out show, so you missed your chance.
Yeah, too bad.
But maybe next year. Do we have anything online that they could be? I could put some links with our edited version.
We got some old tunes up on Bandcamp.
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 Dear Souls.
Okay, Dear
Bandcamp.
Souls on Bandcamp. So, what? I'm hearing all sorts of things when you play and influences. Is there some Simon and Garfunkel at all? No,
Oh,
think
sure.
so.
Yeah.
Okay. And who else am I hearing in there? Aside from your own original creations, but I feel that there's on
Full-
the shoulders of giants who have built this.
Folk music.
Just okay. Any folkies in particular? Such beautiful harmonies. It must be from the. How many years have you been playing together?
He just started,
Oh,
and I wanted to learn how to sing, so
Okay.
he picked up guitar. I started singing.
Yeah, I'm a bass player.
so you switched
Yeah,
from bass to guitar just recently.
A couple years ago. Yeah,
Okay.
But for this band.
for this band.
How was that transition?
Yeah, it's alright. I don't play a lot. I just kind of pepper it a little bit.
Is there? Do you have like impulses to do something like want to go into?
Yeah,
the bass
yeah. I
song?
always want to kind of thump on it a little.
Yeah. Which in folk music can be
Yeah.
good, but also very distracting along the part.
He's
all
the
right.
guitarist, so yeah.
And then have you always been more of a folk influence, or
No, I started with metal.
in Moscow, Idaho?
Yeah.
Okay.
Afro, mullet, pimples.
Wow, what kind of metal were you listening to?
Iron Maiden, Metallica, Judas Priest.
Right
back
on.
in the 80s.
Now, yes, Gen X. All praise to
Yeah.
Gen X. I love it. What did the metal make its way into your guys' stuff? Is there an element?
We've
Yeah.
had some other songs that
Definitely. Some minor.
yeah.
Gosh, golly. Well, boy, we're getting there. What can you give us one more?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
This is our dance tune.
Okay, here we go. The Dear Souls, their dance tune.
Okay. Light another, will you, dear? Turn up the music, won't you, baby? I can't hear. They're playing our song, let's both sing along. The chorus starts right here, and we sing.
That was great, you guys. Wow.
Thanks,
Wow. We're gonna take a few commercial breaks here. We'll be right back to wrap this up. Thank you, dear souls.
Everybody's been asking me, Sid, what are you up to? And, I'm always happy to tell them that I've got this great gig promoting Crunchy Raisin Bran cereal. It's the greatest gig of all. Not only do I love the stuff, I don't think a lot of spokespeople really love what they're promoting. I mean, I think it's obvious. You can tell. But for me, I love it. And they say, but Sid, you got this great gig, but don't you miss those days of the cocaine and the prostitutes and the motel rooms? And I gotta say, you know what? I don't. Because I got this great gig. I'm getting paid to talk about cereal. I'm getting paid to eat cereal. In the old days, the rooms were always so damn cold, you had to have 2 bodies next to yours to keep from freezing. Guys, look, I told you we should have just kept going. We should have done all 3 of the commercials at once, because then we take that lunch break after the first 2. I'm not feeling well. I don't know what I ate. It wasn't Crunchy Raisin Bran, because if I ate Crunchy Raisin Bran, I would feel really good. But excuse me, guys, you can maybe cut that out, because I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling terrible, but let me just throw this out. Crunchy Raisin Bran is awesome. Better with each bite. It's delicious, and I'm telling you, and you know it. If you've ever had one bite, you haven't stopped eating it. You're like me. You're eating it. How many times a week do you go to the store for Crunchy Raisin Bran?
After 47 years, it's time to close Dot's Decorative Squash Store. We suffered through a disastrous squash crop this year, which made us realize it was time to hang it up. The good news is everything will be on sale.
75% off.
We have very little decorative squash for sure, but we still have books, gardening supplies, and more, all for sale. We're sad to be closing our doors, but as they say in the decorative squash business, all good things must come to an end. Hello, Dot's Decorative Squash. Dottie speaking.
Oh boy, I tell you, I love me some dear souls. That was just very heartwarming and very sweet. It's been a busy season this year. We got Halloween coming up, and I just like to point out at Halloween time how efficiently our city runs with the city councilor system. It actually started in Galveston, Texas. And I don't know whose bright idea it was to hang on to that, but something makes me suspect that the mayor, Ted Wheeler, might have the propensity to change it if he can only... Oh, hi, honey. Wait, how you doing? My wife, Jamila, is here. Say hi to the lovely audience.
Hey, say goodnight, Jeff.
Good night, Jeff.